Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
Another huge match and another chance to complete a historic season with another trophy. So what's the feeling going into this game tomorrow?
Great. The preparation has been really good and really focused, really positive. We are here because we have earned the right to be here in the manner that we have played and performed in the competition. And tomorrow on that field, we're going to have to earn the right to go and win the trophy.
And could you just get some team news, please, before tomorrow? What is the state of the squad? Is Jurien Timber fit to play tomorrow?
He's fit, yeah.
Fit enough to start the game?
Yes.
And Noni Madueke?
Noni as well.
Yep.
The only one is Ben White.
You were big on messaging and keeping the players engaged. So have you used defeat at all to PSG last season in your messaging to the players this week?
Well, we certainly use examples and things that we learned from those 3 matches. And there's a lot to take from there, but it's true that we have evolved in a different way. They have evolved in a different way. Their scenario is different as well. And yeah, we took some learnings and some things that we have to do better. And I'm sure that that will happen tomorrow.
Dharmesh from Sky Sports.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
As fantastic news with regards to the fitness of your squad aside of Ben, you've often said that picking your team week in, week out is one of the most painful, most challenging parts of your job. Where are the pain levels when you think about your team selection on Saturday?
It's because I look around and I see the joy and the desire that all of them have to play this match. We all know that is the biggest game in football competition, and everybody wants to be part of that. And yeah, they all understand what it takes and as well how important everybody is to make an impact when it's needed.
Luis Enrique, the PSG head coach, has been very wholesome in his praise of Arsenal and in particular of you. I just want to get your opinion on Luis Enrique as a man and as a manager as well.
Well, he's always been a reference since he was a player, because he was a very special player. And then when he became a coach, and if you look at his journey, when he left Spain and he went abroad, and then he came back, and what he's done, and in particular what he's done with this PSG club and team, you can see his fingerprints all over it, the identity, the mentality, the way the players behave, the way they play. So yeah, it's been an inspiration, and tomorrow we will be clashing each other on that touchline.
John from the Mirror.
Hello, Mikel. We've talked a lot about 22 years, first time for the title. This is the first Champions League final in 20 years. I mean, for some of these players, you know, for many players, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How important is it that kind of you seize that, and you know, and that I'm sure will be in your messaging, won't it?
Well, I think it's the opportunity to own the moment, because, as you said, it's the second time in our history that we are here, and we have the opportunity tomorrow to write a new chapter in the history of this football club. And in order to do that, we have to play tomorrow with such a clarity, a lot of courage, and a relentless desire to win. If we have those 3 aspects, I'm sure that we're going to be close to win.
Charlie the Sun.
Mikel, because you've won the title, in a funny sort of way, is the pressure off just a little?
No, the ambition is bigger. We have won, and we won the second one, and that's all we've been talking about. There has to be a platform to reach bigger destinations and to aim for more, and the TP is capable, because he's shown it in the last 2 seasons, the way of 3 in this competition, what we've done this season in the competition, and I want the players to be so confident that we're going to go and do it.
Arsene Wenger's sort of spoken publicly saying how he hopes, you know, your team can go one step further. Has he been in touch at all?
No, well, no, not directly, because you know how Arsene is, and he doesn't want to be in the way, but I know how we all feel. I spoke to a lot of ex-players that they've been in this position as well, and everybody's rooting for us. It's an opportunity as a club to write something new that we've never done, so that's what we want to do.
Matt, London Evening Standard.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
You spoke the last couple of months about how you visualised lifting the Premier League trophy. That was something you dreamed about. Where did the Champions League sort of feature in those dreams? How special was that for you?
In a really similar way, and I think all the process and the journey that took us all the way here, it's remarkable from the team, and as I said, we earn it in the manner that we have approached the competition every game, and the contribution and performance that we have through our players, and tomorrow is the last game to go and win it and bring it home.
Amy, Athletic.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
You say the ambition is bigger after winning the Premier League. Have you noticed something different when you look in the eyes of your players since they've had that moment?
That they want more. I think going through those moments brings you a different kind of desire, because you lived it, you know exactly how it feels, and you want to reproduce that feeling as many times as possible. And tomorrow we have the opportunity to do that.
Tom from Football London.
Hi, Mikel. Just in the middle, right here.
Yeah.
We spoke after the Atletico game, and building on from what Dharmesh said, you said that the lineups for that game, you'd written a million lineups on your iPad. I'm just curious, how many have you written for this one?
Not that many, but there's still some time to go through. We had a bit more certainty as well. We said some players that would be on that pitch, but yeah, in relation to the context of the game and what can happen tomorrow, we need to be ready.
Ed from The Guardian, down here. Down here, boys.
Hi, Mikel. Just looking back to last year's game, how much do you think you've improved from reaching the semi-finals last year? And obviously you've made a lot of progress round by round over the last few years. Would the next step, the next step is obviously the biggest one to make. But do you think you're ready to do that?
Well, when I watched the games back, I was very pleased with what I saw, and I was even more confident that the feeling that I had before about how close and how unlucky we were in a lot of moments not to go through to that final. And as I said before, it's a different moment. The teams have evolved as well in certain ways, and tomorrow we'll play a different game, I'm sure.
This and Daily Mail.
Hi, Mikel. In the club's 140-year history, obviously this club has never won this competition. If you did end up doing it this time around, what would it mean to you on top of obviously winning the league, potentially doing a double? For you and the club, this must be absolutely massive.
Well, it will be something new for all of us, and we know how tough it is in a club like Arsenal to write a new history. But that's the aim, and that's why we are all so excited, and we have such a desire to make it happen.
Okay, we'll do two more from English media. First from Phil from PA.
Hi, Mikel. PSG are the favourites to win the match tomorrow. Do you think that's right, and do you think that Arsenal are the underdogs, and can you sort of take an opportunity of that?
Well, they are defending the trophy, so they were the last ones that earned the right to leave that trophy, and they are actually the champions, and we are here to take that away from them.
And the final one from the English media from Miguel. You might have to shout there, Miguel.
Hi, Miguel.
Hi.
You mentioned the bigger ambition there. Obviously, with Kyle and Martin, really a lot of questions about the title, and there's such kind of joy around the club. Are you slightly concerned maybe that it could be seen as a bit of a free hit?
No.
How do you
Because I feel it, and we know. I mean, that's done. It's great. We've done it. We earned it. We fight for so long in the Premier League to achieve that after 22 years, and now we have another opportunity to do it. And the journey that we have in the competition shows that we are capable of doing that tomorrow. And the boys are, with the level of desire at the maximum for sure.
Okay, some questions in Spanish. One from Juan from Marca.
Juan Castro, Marca. Hola, Mikel.
Hola.
Quería hacerte una pregunta más personal. ¿Cómo pasas la noche antes de la final? ¿Te obsesionas con el equipo? ¿Te reúnes con tu equipo? ¿Hablas con la familia? ¿No duermes? ¿Duermes? Cuéntanos. Gracias.
Espero que como cualquier otro partido tengo una rutina muy clara. Creo que el trabajo tiene que estar ya hecho, lo que hay hoy, de lo que se va a hablar mañana, de cómo está preparado el partido y nada, cenar con todo, ir a mi habitación, estar un rato tranquilo y dormirme.
Fox Mexico.
Hola, Mikel, Lola Hernández, estamos en directo en Fox Latinoamérica. Quería preguntarte, te hemos visto dar discursos antes de un partido utilizando una bombilla, agarrando al fotógrafo y explicando los años que llevaba sin ver ese triunfo del Arsenal o ganar una Premier League, hablando de tu enfermedad. Mañana, muy emotivo todo, de estos que se te ponen los pelos de punta. ¿Mañana tienes preparado algo especial?
Cada partido suele tener un momento y un theme, y mañana tiene uno muy especial que viene dado con nuestra historia y la oportunidad que tenemos delante, así que a veces las cosas salen mejor de manera natural y cuando el partido está un poquito más cerca.
¿Qué tal, Mikel? Hugo Ramírez de Televisa Univisión. Preguntarte un poco lo que decías, pero ahora en español. Me acuerdo mucho de ese post en la que dijiste que repasaste 48 diferentes alineaciones del partido contra el Atlético de Madrid. ¿Cómo ves esa situación en cuanto a esa lateral por derecha, que hay muchas dudas, al menos de este lado, en la lateral por izquierda? Y también pareciera que es un juego de ajedrez en dos técnicos que se conocen mucho, Luis Enrique y tú, y que es el momento de que tal vez uno sorprenda con un as bajo la manga, un jaque mate. Gracias.
En cuanto a las alineaciones, lo que he dicho antes, mucho menos que aquel partido porque había mucha incertidumbre con 4 o 5 jugadores de si podrían estar y por cuánto tiempo. Y en cuanto a lo que pasará y el ajedrez, es que la Champions es muy así, es muy táctica, pero hay una cosa que está el nivel individual de los futbolistas y al final son los que deciden los partidos y estoy seguro que mañana será algo parecido.
Gentleman here.
Grigori Tlingatra, Championat.com. Mikel, Safonov, goalkeeper of PSG, in the semi-finals was kicked off the ball out of the pitch. Are you prepared? Is it like it was PSG making during when they start the game from the center of the pitch? Also, goalkeeper sometimes making it in the semi-finals. How do you think will they do it again? And generally, what is the idea?
Obviously, we have analyzed everything that they do in every phase, the same that I'm sure they've done. But yeah, we have prepared the possible scenarios and the possible things that they try to do. More than that, to try to understand the purpose behind what they do and what they want to achieve to ensure that we take the game where we want.
Okay, yeah, gentleman there.
Hi, Mikel. Tore Groppen, TV2 Norway.
Hi.
First of all, how will you describe Martin Ødegaard as a team leader? And I spoke to T. Walcott earlier today, and he compared the two of you as leading by example, not by speaking out loud. What would you say?
Martin, he is himself. He's a person that you can trust with your life. It's a professional that it's probably the biggest role model that we have in that dressing room. And he's a player that loves the game and respects every teammate and loves to play for us. So he has all the attributes in his own way to lead the team in the manner that, in my opinion, is great.
Davide from Gazzetta dello Sport.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
I'm guessing, do you have time to realize where you are? Like, you brought the club from whatever it was when you took over to the Champions League final. Do you take the time to realize it, or you just focus on the game we need to win and then we'll see?
I'm present in the moment. I'm living now here. I want to go outside and be with the players outside and feel the moment and start to realize where we are. And tomorrow is a day to own it. And as I said, we made bigger strikes in this competition over the last few years to earn the right to be in this position, which is great. But the ultimate goal is clear, and we have to make it happen tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do the final two questions. First, the gentleman here in the glasses, and then we'll go to TVE from Spain.
Hello, Miguel, Sport24 from Greece. After the game against City...
Sorry.
After the game against City, Declan Rice shouted to his teammates that it's not over. Is this the mentality of Arsenal this year?
It was a natural reaction. It's what he felt in the moment. And after that game, I already said that was the feeling that I got as well and what I could sense from the team. And from that, I think things turned around, the energy turned around, and the team started to play with a different freedom because we didn't end to lose that game. And I think we showed a lot of composure and determination to go and win the league.
And finally to TVE Spain at the back.
Hola, Mikel. Aquí al fondo, Nico Díaz Meléndez para Televisión Española. El Arsenal tiene un palmarés impresionante en Inglaterra, muchísimos títulos importantes, pero justo en Europa se le ha complicado más, ha conseguido menos éxito. Sois un club global, admirado en todo el mundo, solo hay que ver las celebraciones, por ejemplo, que veíamos el otro día en Kenia, en Nairobi, pero quería preguntarte, a nivel de Europa, para ser considerado un equipo grande, si crees y os motiva, por tanto, que mañana, si el Arsenal gana, va a ganarse un hueco de verdad entre los clubes importantes en Europa. Gracias.
Está claro que ahí tenemos mucho crecimiento y nuestra historia lo explica de una manera muy clara y por eso mañana tenemos la oportunidad de hacer algo que no se ha hecho en este club y que nos ayudará para siempre si lo conseguimos.